the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Sir, Ukopiemu ewo Ghana ancient capital metre Cape Coast. Enye asem kotwa ni nyina eye Fetu Afahye festival eno ekoso eno na esan eye 25th anniversary of Osaberima Dr. Nana Kwesi Atta the second as Ogwaeman hene sa Afahye ekoso yeto yensa adefre His Royal Majesty Otumfo Osei Tutu the second as special guest of honor. Me no kasa de ukopiemu ewo Cape Coast eya de se anigye na aba ho sede ye nia yenim de wa ya mamre ene ya manie esibi etie no na mpanifo etena ase na Afahye no eguso ekoso His Royal Majesty Otumfo Osei Tutu etena ase sanso na Osaberima Dr. Nana Kwesi Atta ono nso ye Ogwaeman hene nso etna se nananom ahemfofo akese ewo mfimfini manta mu nyina enom ne ahemafo ewo ho nyina etna se na wontete won adwumadie no ekoso no ase wo hu se crowd bi eba na crowd no eba no impo ahemfofo na nete wo no ebi kra atwe won kon de kokohwe crowd na we de hwan na eba ekame se Afahye ase ya adane abutu afa yenkoti ayese Dr. Mamudu Bawumia eneba ase NDC amanyuko mpanifo mbepie mu ho ase obi akra enimo mu na nipa domi nyina tu edi Dr. Mamudu Bawumia chi na kame se won anya very careful kra na Afahye no ekoso no ya dane campaign ewo ho na enye asem koto na yenko hwe ebra Dr. Mamudu Bawumia eba bepie mu ho ne kwan nipa faso edi na chi ase NDC amanyuko no kra existe yenko wie nso okasa na yakwa akoti yenko he
what be the essential vice presidential plan
Osaberima Kwesi Atta the second Manhene of the Ogwa traditional area Otumfo Nana Osei Tutu the second Asante Nananom, ministers of state, members of the diplomatic corps, vice presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party and his spouse, vice presidential candidate of the National Democratic Congress, honorable members of parliament, chairperson of the Afahye Planning Committee, honorable MMDCs, members from the diaspora, friends from the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy to join the chiefs and people of the Ogwa traditional area to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Fetu Afahye Festival. This year's celebration is particularly significant as it marks the 25th anniversary of Osaberima Kwesi Atta II as Ogwaeman, and also it is graced by the presence of Otumfo Osei Tutu II, the Asante, and other dignitaries. I would first of all like to express my profound gratitude to Nananom, the planning committee, and the people of Cape Coast for this kind invitation. I also bring you warm greetings from His Excellency, the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who is currently out of the country, and extends official pa to everyone. Nana Chairman, Cape Coast is not merely a location, it is the cradle of our history. A city that has given birth to significant cultural, educational, and political movements in Ghana. As the first capital of the Gold Coast, it has been the Center for Trade, Education, and Cultural Exchange. The Fetu Afahye Festival, which has its roots in the traditions of the Fanti people, serves as a vibrant reminder of our collective past and an opportunity to celebrate our shared identity. The theme for this year's celebration, celebrating the city of the first, our people, our culture, encapsulates the essence of our identity as Ghanaians and reflects the rich cultural heritage of Cape Coast, a city that has played a foundational role in our nation's history. Ladies and gentlemen, for 6 decades, this festival has united us, providing a platform for cultural exchange, cultural expression, and community bonding. It is a time to honor our ancestors, reflect on our achievements, and recognize the challenges we have overcome. As we celebrate this milestone, let us reaffirm our commitment to preserving our rich cultural heritage for generations to come. As we celebrate, let us remember that our strength lies in our unity. The progress we have made as a community and as a nation is a result of our collective efforts. Let us continue to work together to build a prosperous and peaceful Ghana. The government also remains committed to supporting initiatives that promote development and improve the lives of our people. I would like to take this moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to the traditional authorities, the planning committee, and all those who have contributed to make this celebration a success. Your dedication to promoting our culture and heritage is commendable, and it is through your efforts that we can continue to celebrate the spirit of Fetu Afahye. To our cherished youth, I want to emphasize your critical role in this celebration. You are the torchbearers of our culture and the architects of our future. It is essential that you take pride in your heritage and actively participate in the preservation and promotion of our rich traditions. Ladies and gentlemen, with Cape Coast's proud history as a citadel of knowledge, let me take this opportunity to speak about education, an area which is so dear to Nananom, our government, and the good people of Ghana. Education is an enabler which has the power to propel young people to unimaginable heights, as well as accelerate the development of a nation. It is for these reasons that in the past 7.5 years, our government has invested significantly in various aspects of our education, from basic to tertiary levels. Prior to 2017, Nananom, access to secondary education remained only a dream to many young people, as their families could not afford to send their children to senior secondary school. And many had to go the extra mile, including selling valuable family assets in order to fund secondary education of that brilliant child. JHS graduates whose parents had nothing to sell had to painfully drop out of school. However, since we introduced the free senior high school education in 2017 and removed the barrier. Such unfortunate dropouts are a thing of the past. Every Ghanaian child, regardless of social status, has equal access to secondary education in Ghana, and this has significantly boosted senior secondary enrollment. From the 800,000 total enrollment in 2017, enrollment has now increased to 1.4 million, an increase of over 600,000 students in 7 years since the implementation of the free senior high school education. And clearly, without making senior high school freely accessible, many of these students would have been home. And also, thanks to free SHS, there is now gender parity in senior high school enrollment, which hitherto was dominated by male students. At the beginning of 2017, for every 100 boys in senior high school, we had 68 girls. By the end of 2023, for every 100 boys in senior high school, we have 106 girls. In our response to increased demands as a result of free access, government has also invested massively in expanding infrastructure across schools, such as classroom blocks, dormitory blocks, science labs, ICT centers, and so on. Part of our vision to make secondary education free was also a decision to invest more in technical and vocational education, TVET, which has also been made free with increased admissions being registered. Also, we have enhanced education by ensuring a modern digital experience for both the teacher and the student by providing tablets to senior high school students as well as laptops to teachers. We've also built ultra-modern STEM schools in response to the modern trends in education and also to prepare our children for the demands of the 21st century. As we gather here to celebrate our culture, I would also like to take this opportunity to address the upcoming elections. Elections are a cornerstone of our democracy, a time when we exercise our right to choose our leaders and shape the future of our nation. It is a privilege that should never be taken for granted. I urge you to engage actively in the electoral process. Remember that elections are not just about choosing leaders. They are about choosing the direction in which we want our country to go. It is your opportunity to advocate for the issues that matter to your education, employment, healthcare, and the environment. Do not allow others to decide your future for you. It is in your hands to take charge of. Moreover, I implore you to embrace the values of peace, tolerance, and respect during this electoral period. Let us reject violence and divisive rhetoric. Instead, let us engage in constructive dialogue and celebrate our differences as a source of strength. As we celebrate the Fetu Afahye at 60, let us do so with a renewed commitment to our people and our culture. May this festival inspire us to cherish our heritage and to work together for a prosperous Ghana. Nana Chairman, permit me to congratulate the Ogua Traditional Council and the entire Oguaman for the successful organization and celebration of the Fetu Afahye to date. Let me also take this singular opportunity to say Ayiko to the youth of Cape Coast and indeed the Central Region. I am happy to hear that the communal spirit in the youth of Cape Coast has rekindled, and I assure you of government support in this commitment. May the coming years bring good tidings and prosperity to the chiefs and people of the Ogua traditional area and to Mother Ghana. Thank you for your attention. God bless you. God bless us all. Afahye apa.
Ma aye de yabri ama aye basa mo basa mama kanchiro osande afanya kubia aye enhu ewa huchi na enhu ewa yike ma enhu na salisa na nyoya ya nkwi achie mabeku na ndeso abakom fe bibiara de a genuine yanku yabe onshiro yakasa yacha de ebebe not necessarily that fashion but a bibiara exhibition na bibi fufuro wa bobo na so ajinyamiza yamenembere onyembere pa other the ways in there, my accent where I wish away me. Who's rich away me? Yame Osha. I can't have a band. I shall say, you see, the car. My young queer about which I'm recalled, she shall put my entity in him and the metro. My speciality in Isudu at the Dakonakawa every year. How you have a Mashada, Mamma, Amazon. It's a young way in my Yaminatum. A yoda, a good to her. And they asked for first place as we learn back and you came. Cheda Abefi on the Edinburgh University while I wanted, and then only climax. Rasha, we knew Abashek in the Millennium Cassette. Apart from say as a break, I mean, Sikara as a bar, they creative fund. Young function him from one school come one this year want to say I words back Yamisho now mama periodic reports of how your benevolence how we have used it. Oh yeah, ibinum what may binum a year. Number one, a beer of a binu kutoku. More assurance there. Again, Banada, because our command order whose KH is our boy. Say, I'm sure near the Basabasa, Nakupandara. Onye Shami, no Shami, my friend. So, yeah, but she may be there, so I am this kind of